Welcome to Ask a Knicks Fan. I'm Jason Concepcion, staff writer at The Ringer. I'm here with Adam Pally, and we just went through his credits. He's great.
We didn't go through the good ones.
What's your history with the Knicks? How did you become a Knicks fan?
Well, I was born in New York City, and for the first part of my life raised in Stuyvesant Town. So the Knicks at that time, early 80s, they weren't good, but they were fun.
Yeah. Bernard King era?
Bernard King in the beginning, but then later more like the Flight. It was like the Flight Club, like with, you know, Kenny Skywalker and Rod Strickland. And then later on, you know, my favorite teams with like Anthony Mason.
Sure.
And Oak and all those guys, Greg Anthony and Ewing, obviously. And then my family moved to Chicago. So I spent 4 years of my childhood in Chicago during Michael Jordan era, surrounded by Bulls fans, where my Knick love only became greater. And that's where I first associated myself with a loser, because those were the years of like the tip-in and not Houston yet. I was already back here for Houston, but like, you know, those years were really rough, losing to Michael and Scotty like that. And then I came back here as a kid at around 13, and it was Houston and Hubert Davis and that second wave. Yeah. And so it's like I've just been a Knicks fan my entire life. It feels like I don't even.
Do you ever think about what if Riley put in Rolando Blackman instead of Starks when Starks was like building a house of bricks?
2 for 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that thought, but I also, you got to remember, like, Rolando Blackman did not play the D that John Starks did. John Starks was a pesky defender, and Sam Cassell was lighting them up. It's, you know, I don't second guess Riley on that. I think a lot about what would have happened if Van Gundy never left. Yeah. That's the big thing for me, because if Van Gundy never leaves and Dolan comes in and Van Gundy's able to like establish himself, we could have been, I mean, I'm not saying he's Greg Popovich, but like, you don't know what he could have done with a rebuild, with fresh players, with fresh draft picks. Like that's my big what if on the Knicks. My big what if,
and this has flipped over the years for me, is what if they just gave Riley a piece of the team like he wanted? I mean, I hated Riley. But like, you have to look, when I look at it, I'm like, you know what?
I never
he
thought,
was right.
Like looking at it now, like Riley was never gonna stay. Riley is an evil genius who needs to be living in Miami.
That's true.
Like there's no other place for Riley. Riley wouldn't even make it in LA right now.
I think you're right, actually.
It's like, that's the only place for him. And I think he knew that, and he went there, and he had a lot of success because he's an amazing coach.
Yeah.
And an amazing motivator.
Yeah.
So.
What, do you have any favorite Knicks memories?
One of my favorite memories, I was at a game where Allen Houston dropped 54 on the Bucks, and I was there just like me and my mom, and it was a really special moment. Like I had an extra ticket, and my dad was away, and my mom came with me, and we like hung out at the Knicks game, and Houston dropped 54, and it was like one of those smooth 54s, like CJ McCollum style 54.
Right, like 54 points, 2 assists, 0 rebounds.
Yeah, but by the time you looked up, you were like, he's got 54 points. I loved Allen Houston's game.
I did, yeah, he was very smooth.
Had he not gotten injured, man, him and Patrick Ewing, if they had gotten 1 year together, whew.
Well, that's like the kind of classic Knicks thing, is like they were trying for all of Ewing's career to find a shooter that could space the floor for him and could never do it until they found Houston basically when Patrick was done. Give me your top 5 Knicks point guards of like the last 15 years, including, so Marbury 1.
Yeah, Marbury number 1.
Yeah.
Why are we doing top 5? Let's do the ones we hated them.
Sure.
Okay, number 1, Howard Isley. Was that? That was like 4 years of Howard Isley and Shannon Anderson in the back.
That was literally, Scott Layden was like, I know these guys.
Yeah, I remember these guys.
I remember them from Utah.
Yeah. Howard Isley, hated. Charlie Ward.
Great quarterback.
Fine. Anti-Semite.
Yes.
Anti-Semite, right? And then I had to root for him.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Chris Childs.
Yeah.
Raymond Felton.
Oh, man. Well, to be fair to Ray, the first time, like the 35 games before the Melo trade, he was kind of good. Then we got him back and something had happened.
Raymond Felton has the body of Cedric the Entertainer. Okay? That was our point guard. There's like our best point guard.
Yeah, and he wants to fast break.
At least he wants to push the ball.
Right.
And then Derrick Rose.
Who are our point guards right now?
Well, I think Frank's going to be good.
Yeah, I think Frank is going to be good too. The problem is, like, are they going to develop him into being good? Which is a thing they never do.
I don't know if Hornacek's the guy to develop a point guard.
Right.
He did a great job with Eric Bledsoe.
He did.
So you hope, but why didn't we draft Dennis Smith then? And like that's gonna haunt us. It's gonna haunt us. And Frank, I do think Frank is gonna be good. I think he's gonna be one of those like, like when he gets to the Spurs, he's gonna be amazing.
Exactly. He'll be like Trevor Ariza. Oh, this guy's good.
He'll be better than Trevor Ariza.
Yeah.
He has all-star potential.
Yeah, he's got the size to play in the modern game, to play to defend the perimeter in a really heavy switching offense. I think he's gonna be good. He's got great instincts.
He's got great instincts, and he's really good decision maker.
Yeah.
He does not turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't score. He's not like a scorer.
Right.
He's not gonna put up 30 a game, but he's gonna, he's got some really good potential. I don't know what his game is yet. He kind of reminds me of like a Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
If he like a less offensively inclined Penny Hardaway. My KP love affair is starting to hit a wall.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's got to show up. He was minus 21 the other night.
I think, to be fair, I want to see him play with a point guard that can hit him on the pick and pop, where he's not just trying to do everything on his own, a 7'3" guy trying to handle the ball. But I agree with you. He's got to show up in some way.
He's got to play defense, and he's got to rebound. He's got to steal, and he's got to, his metrics can't be judged on offense.
Right.
And he, to be minus 21 as the franchise player, that's unheard of. Melo was never minus 21.
He might have been.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Melo played with some bad teams, but that means that you're on the court. When you're on the court, the other team is outscoring you by 21 points.
Does he know that, you think?
Oh yeah. I think he knows that.
What about negative Knicks memories? I guess we kind of did, but I know.
Well, I got a bunch of negative.
Let's hear it. Let's top negative.
Well, Reggie Miller, the Reggie Miller 9 points in
oh my God.
Whatever.
You could feel that coming.
That was the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
That was the absolute worst day of my life.
You could really feel that was going to happen.
Yeah, you knew it.
Yeah.
There was a certain feeling in the Garden. You don't really have it anymore because nothing matters. But
Right?
There was a certain feeling at that time where you knew that they were going to lose.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I don't think I've ever had that feeling at a sporting event with a professional team in my life, where it was they're a better team. They're playing better. Everything's going better. They're better coached. They're better.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. You knew they were going to lose. It was crazy.
There'd be some kind of karmic, Starks would take a really dumb foul, something, and you'd be like, oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, and it permeated all the way into Sprewell years, where they would be up by 15 points. Sprewell would come down, jack up a three. It would clank. There'd be a fast break alley-oop on the other end. You'd be like, are they gonna lose? And then they would lose.
Yeah.
I know, it's a phenomenon.
Okay, would you rather the Knicks make the finals and lose, or Dolan step down?
Dolan step down.
Yeah, that's the easy one, right?
Yeah, that's easy.
It's not to...
It sucks too. I'll also say this, and I know this is gonna go out on camera.
Sure.
It's the Knicks as an organization, and I don't believe Dolan has anything to do with this, are super nice to me.
Wow.
They're amazing. They're the best. They let me come to the games.
Wonderful.
They let me sit in the seats.
I hope that continues.
It won't. And that's the problem with this, is that I know by doing this, I've seen what happened to Rappaport, and I've seen what happened to Oakley. It's this is the end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start now I'm gonna have to go back to my dad's season tickets, which are
in the Blues?
Yeah, well, I don't even know where they are now, but so I understand what's happening here, and I'm still willing to say this. Dolan is the worst thing that ever happened to the Knicks. I know that the Knicks are the #1 most valuable franchise in the NBA.
Yeah.
The Rockets sold for $2.4 billion?
Right.
You could sell the Knicks for $1 billion more than they are
easily
worth. You could sell them for $4 billion.
Sure.
I urge Dolan, please just do it. Let Puffy buy the Knicks. Please, it would be the greatest thing to ever happen. I'm getting emotional about it.
Yeah.
Because I really do. It's the worst, and I wish no ill will on him.
Yes. Long life.
Long life. I wish
success in music.
Family, success in music. I hope JT and the Straight Shots goes right to number 1 on the adult contemporary blues charts or whatever. I hope that happens. But please just like sell the you are Donald Sterling. Sell the team.
This has been Ask a Knicks Fan. It's been Adam Pally. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks, Adam.
There go my seats.
I'm really sorry.